This episode is called So Long Sucker and is about Sonic finally realizing that he is a menace to society and embracing it by running away from the world. He'd make a great thief class though, you know I'm right. The episode starts with Sonic running. Okay, show, slow down, don't do anything too crazy. Then a portal to another dimension opens and Sonic just stands there gawking. Look, I can't make this sound sane, I tried. A small creature hops out of the dimension and chases after Sonic, seemingly sensing no other life forms around. Sonic is blissfully unaware of this and instead arrives at a picnic with Tails with enough calories to kill them both. The creature arrives and Sonic mistakes it for a pepper shaker. This poor creature is put into a sneezing fit when Tails arrives with a jar of pepper. Sonic and Tails finally realize what they have here as a creature that cuddles up to Tails. You know how cats act? Yeah, this thing acts like a cat, point for point. Tails wants to keep him despite Sonic's protest. He names the creature Goopster. We also find out this thing is a glutton for chili dogs. Poor Sonic will have some competition now. Tails plays with the Goopster some more before the Robums arrive. Sonic grabs some 3-week-old gum for a trap for their planes and
I'm waiting!
Go Scratch! Go Grounder! You're the best! Of course Grounder drove into it. The gum acts as a giant rubber band, launching the plane backwards right into a big old target that Sonic was painting. Scratch is still free, and Sonic gets trapped by 2 small rocks between his foot. Come on Scratch, this is the moment you've been waiting for! Unfortunately for Scratch, Goopster grows to the size of a building and sucks in Scratch's plane. Sonic gets his foot out of the embarrassment trap, with the 2 bewildered, but grateful to Goopster for the help. Though he's still hungry, despite eating 4 dozen chili dogs earlier, according to Sonic, so Sonic tries to feed him other various foods, like steaks and sandwiches, but Goopster only seems to like chili dogs, making him even hungrier and more upset, which in turn causes our goo ball to grow again. Sonic finally caves and gives the gluttonous Tarball his retirement fund's worth of chili dogs. And welcome back to Statue Watch. This is going to be a short one because there's only one statue. It is seen 3 times, but I compared all of them and they are the exact same image. So it's a relatively basic one. It's got all the important details. It's not one of the goofy, funny ones. I think 11-5 is probably the best comparison out of all the images I had on hand. Yeah, it's just a low detail but still competent image of the Robotnik statue. Back to the episode. Robotnik chews out the robots for being dumb. I think this is supposed to be funny, but it's Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and this show doesn't do funny, so I'm not sure. Meanwhile, Sonic is telling Tails off saying that they can't keep Goopster because he eats too much. There's also a quip about Goopster eating the entire zip code, which I think Tails would have a problem with after that episode where he was a glutton and that was the joke. Oh well, continuity is dead, as is my reason to care about this show. Moving on. Scratch and Grounder bait Goopster into a van full of chili dogs. They leave behind a note to Sonic demanding his surrender for Goopster's release. Poor Robotnik doesn't know what he's in for. We learned that Robotnik also used to have a pet named Bow Bow, which he still carries around a picture of to this day. Robotnik refuses to feed the poor thing more than what it already ate, so when the food supply inevitably runs out, you know what happens. Goopster grows and begins consuming the entire base. Grounder tells Robotnik he probably wants more chili dogs, so Scratch feeds them to Goopster and himself, though Goopster isn't as interested in robotic chicken. Robotnik realizes how useful this is and gets to work on weaponizing it. Sonic and Tails enter via breaking and entering. No idea why. They were expected. They could have just used the front door. They're caught instantly anyway, so no use going for stealth. Robotnik angers Goopster so that he will suck up Sonic and Tails, but actually no buts, he eats them. That's it. That's the end of the episode. Roll credits. Of course they're spat out, though Goopster does take a minute to do so, allowing Robotnik to gloat first. Aside from a culturally offensive disguise, there isn't much else to comment on with the next bit. Sonic and Tails escape, Robotnik and co follow them but crash due to incompetence. It's the same song and dance every time. Sonic baits Grounder into a hole in the ground that Robotnik and Scratch fell into because everyone is an idiot. It causes the dimensional gap to open again. Don't ask. The episode ends with the Goopster going back into whatever dimension this is. The Sonic says is about the responsibility of taking care of a pet, and it's spot relevant again. Hot diggity! The episode itself, look, I don't even think I need to tell you it's going low. The attempts at humor fall flat to the point where I'm not even sure which lines are supposed to be jokes, and the storyline isn't going to hold anyone's attention either. I can't even call the episode a dud though. It's just another Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog episode. Until next time, take care, stay safe, have a good one. Bye bye!